Welcome to Diztysdiamondden. My name is Alicia. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and I would appreciate it if you would please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. I always love having you here. So today we are going to be doing our whip and chat. We are going to be working on Rose Library by Ivy Delamore from Diamond Art Club. We are currently entered in 2 events. We are working on this for the Madwood Turning Friends Facebook group. They are doing the very fun event that is called Something Witchy Diamond Painting Event by the Madhouse. It is a new start. So you can join their Facebook group, and I will have that linked down below. And also Drills and Chills, hosted by our beautiful Katie and Lindsay. So that is what we are doing today. Let me go ahead and show you some of the things that I'm working with today. We've got, of course, a mixture here of Bee's Crafty Corner and Crafts with Crashly's release papers. I do enjoy them quite a lot, and I don't tend to cover my diamond paintings in one release paper. I just kind of go a little wild and throw a little bit of everything on there that I think will match. So we are using our very cute little Bistro Blanks pen, and we are using this for our ABs. We have our Diamond Art Club tweezers. I've got my 2 Donna Bass pens here. So I've got this custom that I had her made. It's a flipper for when I'm just trying to like zoom something out. This is my go-to pen. It's short. It's got a great grip. So this is my quick pen. It's also got a tin placer on it. And then I have this beautiful one, Rose Library, covered in beautiful pink roses. How perfect does this Donna Bass pen go with this canvas and my nails? Isn't that pretty? So I've been using that, and of course I'm using my beautiful Leopard Leatherworks pen holder that they sent to me for Oz and Og. Thank you so much, Carrie and Doug Schmidt. You guys are amazing human beings who make absolutely...
You said Carrie and Doug Schmidt?
Yeah.
For which one?
Yellow Dog.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'll edit
for making such amazing diamond painting accessories. Got a couple other things going on here. Got some more Yellow Dog. Over here I've got my wax from Anastasia from Dream Wax Studio. This is what I use for my ABs. I'm using the It's So Rachel Watermelon Putty, and this is also in watermelon. For all of my regular drills, I am using my Super Sticky from Distracted by Diamonds. And it's got this cute like little lollipop, and I just pop it open, and then it's a little rainbow. So I thought that went well. I'm using my tray from Leopard Leatherworks, which is also pink. Everything is kind of coordinated. It's the first time I've done some coordination like this. And I'm using my pink drill straightener from Zodiac Shadows. I love these drill straighteners. So that's some of the amazing small shop accessories that I am using today. So let's go ahead and get into it. So today I am filming this on my channelversary, Wednesday, September 4th. And you guys should be seeing this tomorrow. I also hope you will check out my new video. I normally don't drop 4 videos in a week, but I did this week. Because for my channelversary, I did drop a special video on what it cost my first year of being a diamond painting YouTuber. If you've been looking at starting a YouTube channel and want to watch that, that would be excellent. You can also always reach out to me. Like I said, I don't want to think everybody has to do what I did. You do your own thing in your own way at your own time. And if you ever just need help or a shoulder to lean on when things are going rough with your channel, please know you can always reach out to me. Or if you have a new channel and you just want me to go ahead and take a look at it, email me the link to your channel. I will happily watch your content and see what you're putting out. And even mention it on my channel. Maybe get some people interested. There can never be enough YouTubers for diamond painting. Everybody has different interests even inside of the diamond painting community. So it is not a one fits all, definitely when it comes to the YouTube channels. So we're going to talk a little bit about what was going on this week. Oh my goodness. We had so much stuff. So on Thursday we had therapy. And oh boy. So we were talking with our therapist a little bit about how I've been married to my husband for years. And I feel like in some ways I don't know him, because whenever I ask about like his childhood, he's always like, I don't remember. Like I didn't even know that he had a dog until we had been married like 16 years. I talked about my pet dog all the time. I didn't even know he had one. He just never brought it up. So I was talking to the therapist about how much I would love to get to know my husband more. I mean, I've known him since he was 17, yes, but he did have a childhood, you know, and friends and stuff like that. And I just kind of want to know a little bit more about that. So I was telling her I'd really love it if we would have a story time. With the story time, maybe he'll start remembering things. And maybe if he can start remembering things, because he's learning empathy. It's not something he's good with. But we were talking about some of the stuff that had went down with his life. And he did say I could talk about it on the channel. So what we were going to talk about a little bit is about the fact that Paul never had a mother figure growing up, and how he says that never affected him. But the therapist and I were talking about how even though he doesn't feel like it's affected him, that it probably did affect him, you know, his psyche when he was very, very young. Because his mother did abandon him when he was only 2 weeks old. And then I think he said he was 6 when he got his first stepmom. You were 6 when your dad met Mary Frances?
Sure. I don't know. I think so. Maybe.
See? Doesn't remember.
I don't know.
So we were talking a little bit about that, and, you know, some of his thought processes that he has been kind of working on, and some of his feelings and stuff about women. So the therapist was like, yeah, we need to unpack this, because his stepmom, and she didn't treat any of the kids different, but she wasn't like a cuddly woman. Like, I was like, well, what happened when your heart got broke? Who did you talk to? What happened when you fell down and got a boo-boo? What happened? He was like, I don't know, I rubbed dirt in it, man. So he never had like that. He was never nurtured as a child. And he's like, well, I'm fine. But the therapist and I are like, well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you, but it might explain some of your behaviors that you have adapted to as a teenager, as an adult, without really understanding why it caused you to behave in a certain way that almost destroyed our marriage. So, yeah. I mean, our marriage is doing great now, so he's working through this, but I think it would help if he understood a little bit more about himself and why he did the things he did and made the choices that he made, so he can learn to not continue making the same choices over and over again. And I think Paul thinks that's rubbish. What do you think, babe? Is it rubbish?
That's rubbish! No, there's some truth to it. Just like you're doing this WIP, I myself am a WIP. I am a work in progress.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, I am more so just because I don't want to be a crotchety old man. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah. But you also don't want to he's also very, whenever you talk about talking about the fact that he wasn't nurtured as a child,
I just don't understand why it matters.
He's very resistant to the idea of talking about his childhood.
It's not going to do anything for me to talk about my childhood. There was nothing that I can see that was different that would matter, is what I'm saying. Yeah,
but we're talking about before all of that. You know, back when you were 2 or 3 and you learned how to form attachment.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't remember back. I can barely remember like kindergarten.
Exactly. So
I mean, who does?
So next week for therapy, tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? I thought we were closed tomorrow.
No, tomorrow's the last week, and then we're closed, and then we're not going.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to schedule some stuff differently.
Oh, you had your lunch with your dad. I don't know. Let me call her because we can
Text
hold.
her.
Yeah, we can hold off on it, but it is definitely something that the next time we go, we are fully going to concentrate on Paul and trying to unlock some of his inner child.
Yeah, I could have sworn we were off this week, and I was like, "That's perfect" because I got a guy out. So maybe I'm reading wrong.
Yeah, we'll text her and make sure. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe
somebody's wrong here.
Somebody's wrong. We're gonna find out who, and then we're gonna rub it in their face.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
You do, not me.
That's not true. So we also had some super fun with the dogs. Oh my goodness. So I don't know what happened. So I think my dog had like not full-blown diarrhea, but like a squishy poo, and then I think he sat on it and he got it like all crammed up around his butt.
He just caked onto him.
Yeah, so he had like a big clump of poo like plumped on his butt, and I noticed it because I was looking at the floor and I'm like, what is that brown streak? So basically he had scooched his butt along the floor trying to get this clump of poo out of his butthole. And I'm like, it's poop, it's poop. And then the smell hit me. And Paul's running to make sure he doesn't get on the bed. And I was cleaning all that stuff up. And Paul had to give him like a really good bath. And it took him, he said it took him forever. That it was like
caked in
it was
there.
almost like he tried to push the poop back in.
It's like, no, don't come out. Or maybe he did it, and then he was like, oh, what is this? Why is it all stuck to me? And what do I smell? And then he started, like, scraping his butt on the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was a train wreck. And why is it the dogs always do this, like, late at night?
Always late at night.
Right as you're getting ready to bed, they'll, like, throw up all over the place. Or they'll have a bout of diarrhea, and then they'll run up with their wet diarrhea tail and lay like on your pillow.
And you're like, hey, I don't feel good.
Yeah, why does this always have to happen right as you're like ready to go to bed? And then you have to give the dog a bath and change all the sheets and take a shower because you know you put a hand in it.
Yeah.
Anybody else's dogs always wait to do this at night, or do our dogs just have like really beautiful timing? Super pretty. I also, so last Thursday, guys, I feel like I totally suck at WIP and chats.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I know I have a lot of viewers who really, really love them, so I'm not gonna stop doing them, but I just always feel like out of all the content I put out, the WIP and chats are like the worst of them. And I might feel a certain way about that also because I've talked to a lot of people and they're always like, oh, it always seems like our WIP and chats are like the best out of all of our content. And I'm like, my small shop hauls do better than anything else and my lives do really good. But the actual WIP and chats themselves, and then of course we always have a lot of people on for our membership stuff, our game nights and movie nights and Zooms. We always have a great crowd for that too. So, I don't know. Is there something that I'm missing with these WIP and chats? Or am I overthinking
Maybe you're not making them long enough. A lot of people like a good long hour or even 2 hours of, of a WIP and chat. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know if I could talk for 2 hours about something.
I know.
Like every week. That's difficult.
Oh. Or maybe I'm just like completely overthinking it.
Maybe. Maybe, baby.
Maybe, baby. Let's see. And then on Friday, I had a complete and total meltdown. I did post it on my vlog while I was in the midst of it. So, yeah. If you remember, check out that vlog. I was bawling. I snotted all over the place. I talked about how you know, I talked a little bit about like the mental illness and how everybody's always like, oh, you're so perky and you're so happy. And it's like, well, you know, I do try to always find the good in things. I always try to find the laughter in moments. But yeah, some days are definitely harder than others. And I was having a really intrusive thought that day because I have intrusive thoughts. They have gotten a lot better with the Cymbalta since I was put on that. But there was something about that day, the intrusive thoughts just like came back and they were loud and they were screaming at me. So basically I was trying to help Paul get our small shop haul September ready. And I'm doing it. It's really simple. I mean, all you have to do is drag and drop, drag and drop. A kindergartner could do this, right? And I don't know what happened. My hand slipped and all of a sudden I deleted a ton of videos. A ton of them. And of course, everything's open now. Everything's out of its box now. Everything's done now. And I tried so hard to fix it. I was like, oh my God, I gotta find these videos. And then Paul explained that when you delete files that are too big to delete, they actually just disappear forever.
Yeah, they don't go to a recycle bin when they're too large to go into the recycle bin.
Yeah, and I knew he had like a really stressful week. We were coming up on the holiday. I knew he was going to have another stressful week. I was trying to make it so he just didn't have as much to do. I was trying so hard to help. And I felt like I made everything so much harder on him. And I felt like a total failure. I felt like a failure. I felt useless. I felt worthless. I felt stupid. I felt like I made his life worse. All of the intrusive thoughts of not being good enough and not having value, and it was pretty bad. I spent the rest of the day in bed. I just couldn't do it. And then we had movie night and we watched that and that helped. Oh my goodness. Hanging out with you guys always helped. We watched Oz and Og that night.
We watched Wizard of Oz.
We watched Wizard of Oz that night. It's called Oz of Og now.
I know.
Oz and Og now. But yeah, so we watched the movie together. Everybody seemed to have a really, really good time. Sarah Ann's child was so adorable. They really liked the movie. And so it did get better, but it's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I started on the Cymbalta that I've had intrusive thoughts like that. It just felt like such a complete and utter waste of space. It was rough. And then Paul had to go to work because he did have a really busy day, so he's freaking out because he doesn't like leaving me home alone when I have the intrusive thoughts. So he's just like, here, take your anxiety medication. I love you. Call me if you need me. Bye. So yeah, he gave me my medication and ran because he didn't really have much of a choice. And then I know I probably made his whole day worse because he was probably worried about me the whole time he was at work.
It didn't make it worse, but I'm going to worry, so.
Yeah. So for anybody that doesn't have intrusive thoughts, I am so happy for you. For anybody else that does have the intrusive thoughts, I get it. They are the absolute worst. I love the new medication my doctor's got me on that has helped me so much with those. But since I got started on the medication, I think that's the first day that I've like had a complete internal meltdown from
It really
the
is.
intrusive
It's
thoughts.
kind of sucky because you were having a really good day. Or the morning was going really good. You were happy. You were energetic. And then that happened, and it just destroyed your entire day.
It did. Well, it completely destroyed my mental health. I just totally like couldn't handle the fact that I failed at this simple task.
Mm-hmm. They're not all simple tasks.
Yeah. So it was a rough day, but it ended on a good note, at least. So I will say that. And then on Saturday, all was well again. I slept good. I woke up. I had a ton of energy. Started off Friday just like Saturday, just like I had started off Friday. I was ready to go. My cup is slowly getting fuller and fuller, and I was able to help clean the house. So we cleaned the house really good. And in between the two of us, we just knocked it out so fast. It was just like, we're done. And then Paul, I think, was really like, yay, we got this done so much faster than we normally do. Because I was just in there, we did the laundry, we did all kinds of stuff. I don't know, how do you feel about the fact that I finally had enough in my cup to...
I liked it, because, yeah, normally laundry and vacuum and cleaning day takes a long time.
It does, I used to do it every Friday.
Yeah, you did. And it didn't take that long this time. Mm-hmm. So I had extra time.
We did. You got to do, well, we'll get to that. But, and then on Saturday, I also, I did my nails all pretty. We were having a really good day, so we went outside and let off some more of Melanie's boomsticks. And we did capture that in a video, and it was fun. We let one off outside to see how high it could go. My ear fell off.
Was that what that was?
Yeah, it was my earring. My ear fell off. I feel very lopsided because they're kind of heavy earrings. Hold on, let me take out the other one. I am so lopsided. Oh my goodness.
The same thing. If we're golfing and I've got stuff in my pockets, it either has to be the equal amount of weight on both sides, or I just empty my pockets.
Yeah, that just felt weird, and my head was like, oh, why is one side so much heavier than the other? Oh goodness. So yeah, I did my nails. We did all of that. Let off the boom booms.
The little streamers.
Yeah. And then what else did we do? I watched Leopard Leatherworks because my pin was in line, but we didn't quite get to it on Saturday. That's okay. It is done. I was really excited about the fact that Creations Morin, they're making diamond paintings. Their first release was this really adorable mermaid. Oh, I wanted to get it, but guys, I hit my budget for the year. And in that video I did mention how we stayed in budget, but what I did forget to mention is we still have a month, 2 months until that budget was supposed to run out. So technically we've gone over budget because when we first started the channel, we didn't think anybody was going to watch. We actually didn't have any plans to
continue it after a year.
Yeah, or to put like a lot of effort into it. We were just kind of fiddling around, doing something together. We were still fighting a lot back then. So it wasn't until November, I think, that we decided, let's do it. I think it was around my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So around my birthday is when we actually started the channel. What color am I doing? 18. Okay, I'm found again. So that was really exciting. I also got the notification that my Good Witch from Art and Soul was on its way. So that was exciting. I got my canvas for Oz and Og coming for next year. I got a notification that my first Mooney Made canvas is on the way. Very excited about that. Also, all in all, Saturday. And then we finished the evening off with Shay's membership Zoom. Yep. She's got a membership Zoom and Patreon that we are members of. So we got to finish our night off in that. It was so much fun. She did a cute little game, and we hung out and talked, and yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. So, yeah, check out her channel too. If you haven't already, consider becoming a member.
Yeah, and then you can hang out with us double every month.
Yeah. Although, I always tell you, try to, if you are in the position to be able to do so, any of your favorite creators, I always encourage you to support them, whether it's me or somebody else. Because let me tell you, the channel is quite a bit of work, and it is definitely worth it. But we're never going to say no to people who want to support us.
Yep.
Yeah. So we appreciate it. So yeah, Saturday. That was Saturday. Holy. No, I wrote a note. Sometimes I don't understand my notes. I wanted to start DNC.
What is that?
I don't know. I write these notes and then sometimes I have to call Jenny and be like, Jenny, I don't know what I did this day. And we talk every day. So usually she can like get me straight and be like, oh, this was the day we did this. So maybe I'll ask her what that was supposed to be. And
Yeah, because I don't know what DNC is.
I don't know either. Oh, I wanted to start my Drills and Chills canvas.
Oh, okay.
I was done with my canvas and I was working on Valentine Masquerade and I was just like, I'm so ready to start my Drills and Chills. I figured it out without Jenny. Yes.
Yay.
She's going to be shocked when she finds out that I managed to do something without her. I was a big girl. I don't know what I would do without Jenny or Shay. They keep me straight. Paul helps too.
Straight? Nah.
Yeah, they don't keep me straight.
Exactly.
And then on Sunday, we did our last Oz and Og Sunday on Shay's Live, which was super bittersweet. I mean, in some ways, it's like, ooh, that was a lot for the month because we were doing our lives and all of our stuff and doing the lives with Shay. And then, of course, we're members of her live and she's members of ours. So we, all three of us, had a very insane month. So it was very bittersweet, but I also think all of us were kind of like, we don't want it to end. But we could also use just a little bit of a rest because we were putting out a lot of content.
Not a rest from each other, just a rest from content.
Yeah, to have a day to breathe. We need at least a week in between events to breathe, and then we'll be ready for the next one.
Yeah.
Yes, so we did that, and then, of course, Leopard Leatherworks turned to my pens. I had Troy Shipley make me a chunky pen, big and chunky. I had one sent to Donna Bass, and I had one sent to Leopard Leatherworks. And then, so I had to make me two. And then Leopard Leatherworks turned mine, and Tim also tried his hand at making his first chubby blank. And it came out beautifully. Oh my goodness. The chubby blank he made me was gorgeous. So they are going to be offering for anybody that likes the larger pens. Leopard Leatherworks is now going to be offering them. You can ask Troy Shipley about making you a chubby blank. You can also get chubby blanks from DPP, Diamond Painting Pen Pals. They have an Etsy shop called DPP now, and you can buy blanks directly and have them sent to your favorite casters or pen turners, and they'll take care of it. I have a lot of links to do. Oh my goodness. Stop talking, Alicia. So
They're your links. You've got to do them. You send them to me.
I know. I need to stop talking. I want diamond paint. Oh my goodness. So yeah, but no, they definitely deserve the love because let me tell you, I checked it out. It was so easy. They had regular size blanks and they had chubby blanks. And I put, I want this one. And then I had a drop down saying, who would you like us to send this to? And I chose who I wanted to have it sent to, and then I checked out, and now I just wait for the turner to reach out to me and ask me how I want my turn, and that's it guys. Very, very simplistic.
I like that.
Yeah. Other than that, I worked really hard on my diamond painting. I got all of my edges done on Sunday. We swam in the pool, and I don't know if Paul, on Monday I worked really hard on my diamond painting. We swam in the pool, and then do you remember what you did on Monday? What you did on your glorious, glorious Monday?
Rested?
He had nothing to do on Monday for the first time in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. I think he enjoyed it.
I think so. I think I just kind of laid around.
He did. He just, like, laid. He kept going from the bedroom to the living room, lay down for half an hour and get up and move to the other one. He didn't do any yard work. He didn't clean the pool. He did put up the live video, but that only took a couple seconds, and he did that right before bed. So he just had a total lazy day, and let me tell you, he had earned it. And I'm really glad that he did do it, because this week is going to break Paul.
This week? Nah.
Yeah.
Nothing breaks Paul.
Oh, he's going to get so broken.
Not happening.
It's going to be rough. Yeah. So that's what we did. And then, oh my goodness, Tuesday, I talked to Timothy for hours. It was really, she called and she's like, I've been wanting to talk to you, but I also don't want to hurt you. And I'm like, well, what about what? And she was talking about, the fact that her kitty is sick. And I'm like, oh, sweetie. I was like, nothing you say is going to make me feel any better or any worse about Odin, because I still think about Odin all the time. Just the night before, we had Sparta. He curled up on the bed, and since Odin has passed, he hasn't wanted to sleep on the bed. And he curled up on the bed, and it was so nice, except for it was just also so incredibly wrong, because for the first time since he's passed, I had Ollie in his spot and Sparta in his spot. But Odin was not in his spot, and it just made it so. And so then I cried for a little bit. It was just sad. And when you lose a pet, you don't just forget, you remember all the time. Or you forget that he's gone, but you don't forget him, Yeah, and then last night after the live, we uploaded the vlog. Yeah.
I still haven't seen the vlog yet.
No?
Nope.
It was, I named it Meltdown, Mushy, Me, and Dog Butts. I was kind of like a little weepy and sobby and crying this week, guys. I was like, I just love you all so much. Yeah. That's what I did this week. I think my mental health was just a little bit off. Not horribly off like it used to be, but worse than it has been for a while. So I think my darling husband, my darling dear helper, has ran off again. We should be getting together our cards.
I just grabbed my drink.
Because it is time to play a game.
Would you like to play a game?
I would like to play a game.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison. Yes. What is our poison going to be today?
Let us check. So 6 questions. 2 cards per question. Because would you rather? It's 6. It's always been 6.
No, I had it set at 8.
No. I draw these cards.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. So, the first one is, would you rather have all your illnesses treated by a 20th century doctor or live without music?
20th century doctor.
20th century doctor. Boom.
Especially at the prices. Are the prices still going to be the same? I can just
No, we get to pay 20th century doctor prices. Too.
Yeah, so I'm just going to be like, here's a chicken.
Here's 2 chickens.
Yeah, I can't imagine a life without music. Now, when Paul and I first got together, he did not listen to music.
I listened to music, just not a lot. I mean, no particular music. I didn't care if it was on or off. Really.
You insisted you hated country when we first got together.
I did. I was not a country listener, but now that's like the majority of what I listen to.
Including some of the 80s and 90s stuff that you didn't like when you were a teenager, which I find hilarious. Do you think you could live with? You don't think you could live without music?
No, not now. Not now.
Oh, I love
need
that.
I need music now.
I love that for you.
Me too.
Aw.
Aw. All right, number 2. Would you rather have every raindrop that ever falls on you feel like a baseball? Or always feel like you need to sneeze but you can't? I'll take raindrops feeling like a baseball.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, nobody wants to feel like they just need to sneeze all the time, I don't think.
Well, it's not just that, because I know some people don't like to sneeze, but I think the feeling of sneezing is one of the coolest feelings ever. I love it. I'm a big sneezer, but I like the feeling of sneezing.
So, sneezing or baseballs of rain?
I don't know. Do you like this? Why did you choose what you choose? Do you like the feeling?
Because you would always feel like you need to sneeze, but you can't actually sneeze. So you're just like, no sneeze.
Oh, what about the feeling of when you sneeze?
Yeah, I like to sneeze.
You like the feeling too?
Yeah, but I wouldn't like the feeling of never being able to sneeze, but always feeling like I have to.
I think I could handle the always feeling like I have to sneeze. I don't think I'd be willing to let go of the actual feel of the sneeze. So I think I'm going to go... No, I'm going to go with sneeze, dude, because I started thinking about how often I've just, like, went to the playground and played in the rain or danced in the rain because I like rain. And I don't wear an umbrella. I don't do anything. I just like to play in rain. I've done it like so much in my life. I would die getting hit by that many baseballs.
Okay, then you have to feel like you sneeze all the time.
I was about ready to go for the baseballs, and then I like flashed myself playing in the rain. I'm like, oh, wait.
Okay, number 3. Would you rather never speak to the last person you texted ever again, or have random people boo and spit at you everywhere you go?
I would rather never talk to Paul again.
Dude, I would rather have random people boo and spit at me wherever I went.
Who was the last person you texted? Wasn't it Brandon?
Oh, you know what? It could have been worse. Let me check.
I don't know. Spit? It's slimy. I don't even like looking at people when they spit. It grosses me out, let alone having people spit at me.
The last person I texted was you. That was a phone call, and he sent me a text, but I didn't text back.
Oh, okay. I still would rather never talk to you again, ever. You're pretty enough that I could get by just on your looks.
All right, if you think so. Okay, number 3.
Sorry, babe. Spit's gross.
It is, but number 3.
Did that hurt your feelings?
No.
Are you sure?
Wait, shit, that was number 3. Number 4. Would you rather try as hard as you can to hold every handshake for 30 seconds, or always answer honestly when people ask, how are you doing?
I'd always rather answer honestly.
I'd go with answer honestly as well.
Yeah. It's like, how am I doing? I'm actually a little bit constipated today. I had gas all night to the point where I'm like choking myself out and feeling like I need to wear a gas mask. You know? Picked my underwear out of my butt like 5 times. You know? Total honesty. See how many people like me then.
Yeah.
Actually, in the diamond painting community world, everybody would still like me because they are all just as weird as me.
And they don't have to be there to see and or smell it.
I don't know. I don't think you actually could ever be that honest about things.
Probably, and I just don't know how. All right, number 5. Would you rather hibernate for 4 months a year or lose 1 tooth per year until they're all gone?
I already hibernate, so I'm going to go with what I already do.
Yep, I'll go with hibernate, and I choose the cold months.
Yes, exactly. I'm already a bear, dude, so...
A bear.
A bear. I miss a bear. I talked to her today. I messaged her because she's out of town. Visiting her family. And I was like, how many more days are you gone? She's like, 2 more days. I was like, hurry home. I miss you. I'm so mean. I know she's on vacation. I'm still like, are you done yet?
Let's see. The last one is number 6. Would you rather be unable to grow hair anywhere on your body or drink orange juice immediately after brushing your teeth every morning? I'll go with orange juice.
I don't.
Because it doesn't really bother me.
I would love to never grow hair.
You'd have none on your hair, no eyebrows, nothing.
That's okay. I don't have to grow it. I can get a wig. I can get tattoos for my eyebrows. I got this covered. Seriously, I would rather wear a wig and do all of that stuff than to have to continuously shave all over.
That's kind of true. Then I could change your hair color all the time. It'd be like being with a different woman always.
Yeah, exactly. Get me some colored contacts.
Deal. Done. Let's shave your hair.
I've been asking you if I could just shave off my hair and wear wigs forever.
No, because you can still have hair. Once you can no longer have hair, then we can do that. And then instead of a bunch of dresses in your closet, for me, you can have a bunch of wigs with different names on them. And you can name yourself those names.
Although I was talking to somebody about that, and I don't know a lot about wigs, and she was telling me that not only are wigs really expensive, but I guess like to keep them clean and everything like that, they take hours and hours and hours.
Can't you just send somebody to clean them?
Maybe.
Like suits?
Maybe if you're rich.
Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't want to spend hours cleaning that. I would rather have somebody else do it.
Yeah, I guess you gotta put it in the bathtub and bathe it like it's a baby and brush it out. They take like tons of work. I don't know. So I always thought that would be really cool to just wear them like all the time and just have different colored hair and different hairstyles. But after that, I'm like, I don't know about that because it sounds like they take longer to clean than it does to actually do your hair.
Yeah, I could see that as not being cool.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about things that we can look forward to this month. We've got a couple of fun things going on. So it did fall on the calendar year. So let me know if this is not going to work for you because it is a little bit on the sad day.
For me?
For the world.
Oh, for everybody.
Yes. So on September 11th is when we would normally hold our Google Meet. And that starts at 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST. But it is also on 9/11. So I don't know if people are okay with that day.
I think it'd be good for people to be with other people that they enjoy.
I think so also. So that's what I'm planning. I guess if you can't make it, let me know. If you do want to come on and maybe talk about your experience, that would be good also. Yeah. Because anything goes in the Google Meet, and what happens in the Google Meet stays in the Google Meet.
Yep. It's not recorded. It's not broadcast anywhere. Nothing.
No, and if I find out that you do repeat something in the Google Meet, well, let's just say things don't go very well. It has happened. Kind of. And then on September 25th, let's make sure that we are all flooding Shay's Instagram and Facebook page with well wishes of happy birthday. She is turning the little 5-0, and we could not be more happy to have her in our lives and celebrating another year. So mark it in your calendar, guys. Let's flood her with stuff. And then Friday, September 27th, we are going to have a lot of people gone. They're going to be at the Lone Star Retreat down in Texas. And we are also going to be having our Jackbox party night. Now, to take part in all of these things, you do need to be a part of my $3 membership. The other memberships are basically you get access to my blogs and lots of cool free bling for the other ones. But the $3 one is the only one you need to be able to access.
Yeah, to do the Google Meet, to do game night.
Yeah.
Any of that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And then don't forget, I have a Discord channel. We have started a book club in the Discord channel. Our beautiful Rich Schneider is the one running all of that. We are currently reading our very first book, and that is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. And I believe we're going to be meeting right around the first week of October to discuss that book. So you still have plenty of time to get it through Audible or through your library or to read it. All that stuff is being held in the Discord channel, so you'll need to join it.
Just join Discord. The book club is not, you don't have to be a part of our membership or anything for book club.
Yeah, no, just join the Discord and come hang out, read books with us. I think that just about covers everything. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add?
Me? As normal, no. I mean, you already kind of covered everything.
I did?
We do the same things.
That's not true. You leave the house and do things without me.
Well, I go to work. That's not necessarily doing things. Well, I guess it is doing things without you, but it's not interesting. It's just work. It's just work.
Nice. So yeah, that's our week, guys. Once again, thank you so much for liking and subscribing, for showing up to my lives, for watching my channel, for being a huge part of my life. We seriously cannot thank you guys enough. Let us know, how your week has been in the comments. We definitely always want to know, and if you don't want to leave a comment or like or subscribe, you can always just join the Discord and tell me personally how your week was. Love y'all. Bye.